How's it going, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Town of Salem. In this video, we'll be going through the top 10 rarest achievements in the classic version of the game. Before we jump in, quick disclaimer, this list will not include any achievements that involve wins. We don't care about 25 wins as werewolf, we don't care about 25 wins as arsonist. This list will only focus on things that you can actually do in the game. So with that being said, let's now jump in. So starting off the list at number 10, we have Rampage. Now to get this achievement, you need to be the werewolf, and as the werewolf, you need to attack 5 players in a single night. Now that is a very hard achievement to obtain, and I would say your best chances of getting it is pretty much kamikazing into the jailer claim on night 2, and then hoping and praying that enough people are sitting on top of them. Overall, a very fun achievement, a very difficult one, and one that you'll definitely enjoy trying to get when you get the werewolf. So up next at number 9, we have Whoops. To get this achievement, you need to forge a will on a Mafia member. 2.1% of the player base has this, and it's one of those achievements which will find you rather than you finding it. Pretty much requires a transporter to transport you with the Mafia target, so instead of forging the target, you end up forging either yourself or a Mafia member. It pretty much requires that one of your Mafia members gets transported with the Mafia target, so instead of forging that target, you end up forging a Mafia. Sometimes a witch can help you out with this one. They'll control you into a Mafia member. That Mafia member will get killed by other means, and then you'll just end up forging them. Overall, a very luck-reliant achievement. Again, it's one that will find you rather than you finding it. So up next at number 8, we have Impossible. To get this achievement, you need to be the janitor, and as the janitor, you need to clean up your own dead body. 2.1% of the player base has this, pretty much relies on luck, and you'll likely get it if the transporter transports you with the Mafia target, so instead of you cleaning the target, you end up cleaning yourself. Sometimes the witch can help you out with this one. They might control you into yourself while you get killed by other means, so again, you end up cleaning your own dead body. It's one of those luck-reliant achievements, which you just have to sit there and wait for, and then one day you'll get it. So up next at number 7, we have Faith in the Town. To get this achievement, you need to be acquitted without revealing to the town as the mayor. Only 1.8% of the player base has this achievement, and honestly, I would say that this one should be more common, and the reason why people don't really get it is because people don't know that it exists, they don't really go for it. If you need this achievement, I do have a video demonstrating it. All you pretty much have to do is get voted up early, claim a fake role, which town will likely vote innocent on, and get yourself voted inno. Now, if it feels like town is going to vote guilty on you, just go ahead and reveal and then try it in another game. You could sometimes risk it and ask town to just put you down and that you'll reveal afterwards, but sometimes this can backfire and you could just get guiltied. So honestly, not too difficult of an achievement to get, and if you're specifically focusing on getting it, you should be fine. So up next at number 6, we have Could Be Worse. To get this achievement, you need to be the forger, and with the role, you need to forge a will on yourself. Only 1.6% of the player base has this. It's pretty much the same achievement as Impossible, except instead of cleaning yourself, you're forging yourself. Why it's rarer than the janitor one? Honestly, I have no idea. You pretty much need a transporter or a witch to help you with it. It's very similar to the other ones, very, very luck reliant, and that's basically it. So up next at number 5, we have Directing the Blade. To get this achievement, you need to control a serial killer 5 times as the witch. Only 1.4% of the player base have this achievement, and I would say if you really want this one, you should try to get it in rainbow mode. This is what the role list looks like. It's got a couple witches, it's got a couple serial killers, therefore it's not hard to be a witch, it's not hard to find the serial killer. You pretty much want to keep yourself and your minion alive for 5 nights. There's an element of luck involved for how early you find the serial killer, but there's also a high amount of skill in trying to keep yourself and your minion alive. So overall, a very fun achievement, I'd say. Bit of luck, a bit of skill, but if you really want it, you'll probably be able to get it. So up next at number 4, we have Popular Target. Now this achievement is a pretty freaking hard one. You need to be attacked 5 or more times in a game as an executioner. Only 1.2% of the player base has this, and in all honesty, I don't know why it's that high. I have never seen anyone get this. I've never gotten this one. I don't know anyone who has this one legitimately. Why on earth would anyone attack you 5 times in a game? Who the hell knows? You pretty much need to be an executioner in an all-any game, and you need to get repeatedly attacked over and over. Maybe one night you get attacked by a serial killer, maybe one night by a mafia, maybe one night you get bitten by a vampire, maybe a Vigi tries to shoot you, and then maybe another Vigi tries to shoot you. It's overall a very, very hard achievement to get, and it's all luck. If the game seems to be a stalemate and you happen to be in there and the game's just not ending, maybe you can ask the final evils to keep attacking you, but other than that, I would say it is pretty damn hard to get this one. So up next at number 3, we have Double-Edged Sword. To get this achievement, you need to force 2 town members to die to a veteran in a game. Only 1.2% of the player base has this one. In all honesty, I would say Popular Target is harder than this one. You pretty much just need to control someone, throw them into a veteran, and then you know that the veteran's going to alert again eventually, so keep throwing people into them. Eventually, you will get this one. I would say if you really want this one, hop in Rank Practice mode, Ranked mode, Town Trader mode, something with a witch and a veteran both in it. One where veterans will likely keep alerting, and you may find yourself lucky enough to get this achievement. Overall, very fun and very evil. Now at number 2, we have Patience Jackass Patience. To get this achievement, you need to get your target lynched on day 10 or later as an executioner. Now, only 1.1% of the player base has this one. In all honesty, I have absolutely no idea how this percentage is so high. I don't know anyone who has this achievement. I've played this game for 5 years. No one I know has this one. It is so hard to get this one because games don't normally go till day 10. And if they do go till day 10, your target being alive that long is pretty damn rare. Usually, if the game has gone that long, it means that it's in a stalemate scenario anyway. So why on earth would anyone lynch your target during that time? You probably need to boost to get this one. Maybe sometimes there's the off chance that your target gets converted to a vampire. Vampire games are notorious for being slow games in general. If a game ever goes till day 10, generally it's going to be a vampire one. So maybe your target gets converted, but then maybe evils end up taking majority again. Maybe someone throws the game and votes up your target. Scenario like that may occur. But overall, I don't know how anyone would get this one. It is just very, very damn hard to get. So finally, at number 1, we have the rarest classic Town of Salem achievement that you can get, Triple Threat. To get this achievement, you need to be the werewolf, and as the werewolf, you need to kill a godfather, an arsonist, and a serial killer, all in the same night. Only 0.8% of the player base has this. Extremely, extremely luck reliant. Having a godfather, arsonist, and serial killer all in the same place is very freaking rare. For starters, all 4 of you guys need to spawn in a game. And the funniest part is, I've actually seen someone get this achievement on stream one time, and it happened to be on a rainbow list where the werewolf happened to be the any. So on that rainbow list, you have a godfather, you have 2 serial killers, you have 2 arsonists, and all of them happen to be at the same place at the same time. Werewolf happened to be the any, jumped right into them, and just suddenly got triple threat. And honestly, it was great to see. The chat was going wild. It is the rarest classic Town of Salem achievement. Honestly, absolutely insane. And to get this one, you gotta be very damn lucky, but if you do get it, it would be pretty damn exciting. So that pretty much wraps up our top 10 list. If you enjoyed this one, we'll make a Coven edition. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like it and subscribe for more. I'll see you all in the next one.